Good morning, everyone. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be making waffles this morning, but they're vegan pumpkin waffles, something I've never made before. And hi, Ann. Anybody coming in? You share this Periscope, Erlene? And did all the prep work. I would have done this earlier, but I was rearranging my kitchen this morning to try to make room for my waffle maker. So I thought I would, as you can see, it's sitting right here. It's a double one, but I thought I would kind of rearrange stuff and get everything closer to me. But I want to do this in front of you. But I got all the prep work done, mixing them out. But I'm going to put them in here for you, and I'm going to tell you what I'm putting in as I'm putting them in. Which I almost spilled my. Okay, first of all, I've got oat flour in here, which I made in the Vitamix this morning. It's 1.25 cups of oat flour. I just took some quick oats and I ground them up into oat flour. Then then it calls for 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Since I don't use baking powder, I use the EnerG. I use 4 teaspoons of that, and I used 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I mixed those all together, so I'll just pour that in here. Now I'm going to put in half a teaspoon of salt, which I have to get and I've got the salt. I'm going to put sea salt in, is what I'm going to do, 1/2 teaspoon. So I'm going to use that instead, because I think that would be better. And I've got it already measured in here, or put in here, and I'm just going to toss it in here. And then there's also some pumpkin spice too, so I'll put that in here. And then I've got the pumpkin spice already measured out. I'll put that in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix all the dry ingredients for right now. And then I'm going to add the wet ingredients, which I do not have them made yet, but I'll make them in front of you. So you can see I'm mixing all the dry ingredients. Make sure they get all mixed good together. I'm going to set that aside. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to mix the wet ingredients. Okay. What I need is I've got a banana in here. It's already mashed. I did that for first thing. It was frozen, so I wanted to put it in here and thaw it out and then mash it. 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree. And I measured that out, so I'm going to pour that in here. I'll take this out of here. And it's pumpkin puree now. It's not the canned pumpkin that's got it all mixed together. It's just the pumpkin puree. Then it calls for a tablespoon of agave nectar or maple syrup. I used maple syrup, so I'm putting that in here. And then 1 cup of almond milk, which I have the original and unsweetened, so I just added them to put that together because I didn't have enough of the one, so I had to put it together. And then I have 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And this is the organic, the refined. So I'm going to kind of mix these now, and then I'm going to put it into the wet ingredient, or into the dry ingredients, and then we combine. And then I use my wooden spoon here. It says use a wooden spoon, where they're all going to be completely combined. It's going to take a little time to mix this because of the coconut oil is not liquefied; it's solidified. I could have probably used. I've got some liquid coconut oil, and I probably could have used that, but I thought, well, I better just use what I have. I've got a lot of solid. Welcome to everybody coming in. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. I'm making this right in front of you so that you can see what I'm doing. And I worked with the whipped cream again this morning. It still isn't. I can't do peaks, so I'm just gonna have to leave it go. It's just the way it is. I can't really, do much about it. But okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead in here, and I'm just gonna pour this in here, and I'll mix it all. You just mix this all together, and now I use my wooden spoon. And we mix this all together until it's all combined. You've got to mix it real good. Doesn't this look pretty? Look at that. And I'm going to keep on mixing until I get it all stirred together. And I'm going to get my waffle iron out here so you can see it a little bit. Whoops, I unplugged it. I think I'm going to put it over here so you can see it better. Plug it in here so you can see it better. Better do it this way so I don't knock it on the floor. And I'm going to turn the thing on so I can get it hot. As you can see, this is a double one. What I do is I have to pull this out, and what it does, this is the cup I measured out with, and then it flips it like this. And then when I go back, I flip it back. With that, when I pull that out, what this will do is it unlocks this top one, and then I can raise it up. It's supposed to be raised up. It's supposed to. Yeah, wait a minute. I had it yesterday. Didn't get it out far enough. I know there's a way to do this. I have to look at it again. No, maybe. Yeah. I hope I can get this figured out. There we go. I didn't pull it out far enough. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm scarred. I hope I can get this out now. But if somebody's had one of these, you have to tell me how to get this thing open. Oh, there's a way to open it. I know there is. There it is. Well, I was trying to pull both of them. See there? See, look at that. Look nice. I'll keep it close so it can heat up. But that's how you do that. Sorry about that. It was just something brand new. But you can see this is mixing really, really good. And what this does, and I've got it set for about the third setting from light. There's 5 settings on here. I got it set to the third one. And what this will do is they all have a ready light on it. When the ready light comes on, then it's heated up enough. It's also ready light will come on when they're made. And this will be the first time using this, but I thought it would be kind of an ideal thing to have. So we're gonna have to talk to you for a little bit until it gets ready to make the waffles. I'm getting the batter all prepared. As you can see, I'm stirring it up real good in here, mixing it real good. Oh, that pumpkin smell. If you could just smell it, it smells so good. It really does. I'm going to push myself back a little bit. I'm just a little too close and get my head cut off. There we go. So, it smells really good. If you could only smell it. I wish I had smell-o-scope. You could smell it. Oh. Yeah, isn't it though? Isn't it though? It really is. I love this. There were several different waffle makers I could have chosen, but when I saw this, and I thought, well, that is interesting. You just flip it to turn it to the next one. And it's heating up right now, and I'll talk to you until it heats up, because there's a light here, there's a light down here. And when those come on, then you know it's ready. And it also does the same thing when the waffles are done. And this cup here is what I use to put the batter on, so you don't get too much, which I think is ideal. You know, because you could overfill it and then wreck it. You know, so as you can see, this looks like it's pretty good already. I'm just going to keep stirring it and make sure it's good until the ready light comes on. And as soon as the ready light comes on, I'll lift it up and I will put it on here, and then I'll flip it for the next one. And this is going to be quite interesting, I'll tell you, because this is a Farberware one. I like Farberware products. And this, if anybody wants to check this out, it was at Walmart for $40, $39 something, maybe $39.92. Might as well say $40. It's not that much off, $40 anyway. And like I said, I like the idea of being able to flip it like that. You know, there are some waffle makers that have one. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. I tried to whip it up this morning to make it so it was peaked, and it still isn't. So I'm just going to leave it in the refrigerator. It didn't turn out like it's supposed to. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to really work with that or do a different recipe next time. I don't know, but hopefully these waffles will turn out real good. I think they will. I've got this batter. See, now it's beep. See, now when it beeps. Okay, done beat. So, okay. Okay, now it's ready. Okay, now I can flip it up. And I'm going to use this to pour the batter in here so I don't get too much batter. And I think it's just going to spread, so I don't want to make them real big. I'll just put a little bit more on here. I'm not going to make these huge because they're going to probably spread out anyway. So what I do is I lock that down, come over here, flip it up, unlock it, lift this one up. And that one is cooking. Well, this one I'm getting this one ready. And it'll beep again when it's ready. because I don't want to put too much batter in here, because if you put too much batter in, it'll go over the sides and it'll ruin it. So I'm just going to do it a couple times. And I'll put this down, and then I'll lock it. So that's kind of nice, isn't it? See, now the green light goes out. As soon as you lock it down, the green light goes off. And as soon as the green light comes back on again, it'll beep. It'll let me know when it's ready. And then I can, and you can see, now I want to warn you, they say when steam comes off, the first thing, it looks like steam. They said, don't worry about it. Or start smoking. They said, that's normal because it's brand new. So don't worry about it. I read that in the instructions. Anything brand new, they said that's normal. So we're not going to worry about that. It's not, yes, isn't it cool? But except for the steam coming off, but they said in the instructions it will do that the very first time you use it. That's normal because it's a brand new product. But it's not burning or anything like that. It's just that it's got steam coming off of it. It'll be fine. But I'm going to talk to you while I'm standing here. I like doing this kind of stuff with people. Teaching them how to cook and be healthy. I just watched a YouTube live with Mama Rosa, and she was making a brisket, a roast brisket. But I had to leave the thing because it was so pixelated. I couldn't see it too well. But she had quite a few people in there. But I decided, well, my daughter was done talking to me. I'll come in here and I'll start doing this. Doing the waffles. I know it's going to take time, and all I have to do is wait for the ready light to come on. That lets me know that they're done. According to the setting that I have here, I've got it on the third setting, which is the medium setting, because you got light here, dark down here, and I don't want it real light, and I don't like it dark, so I put it on the medium setting, which is about number 3. And as soon as that ready light comes on, the green light, it'll beep, lets me know they're done. Then I can take them out. I do have to use a spatula that is nylon or whatever. I like this one because I can pick it up from the top and the bottom. But I cannot use anything metal in here because it'll scratch the surface. So we'll see how it's going. I was really supposed to put grease or something in here, but I'm going to try it without it and see how it does, because I don't like using sprays or anything like that because I don't want to ruin it, But I'm hoping that my stalker doesn't come in today. I haven't seen him yet anyway, but this is something we can all do. And as you can see from what I put in here, everything is healthy. There's nothing in here that's going to hurt me. It's all good for me. And I like the fact that I can make stuff that I know what's in there. Because you look at the chemicals in the foods that you buy. Oh my goodness, those chemicals are terrible. They're so bad. You can't pronounce them, and you don't know exactly where the chemical came from, what the chemical is, let alone where it came from, how harmful it is to your body. You don't know that either. And that's pretty sad. It really is that you don't know, but that's the way it is. And like I said, when I went to Walmart yesterday, people were buying things without even looking at the ingredients. We've got to be diligent. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm 69. I'm sorry because I did not know. I apologize. Like I said, I apologize for that because I do have a problem with somebody that's been harassing me, and I did not know that you were not the one. And I sincerely apologize for that. I'm glad you're in here that you could see me make this. Maybe you can try and make them yourself sometime. You're 63 years old. Well, I'm 69. I'm going to be 70 this month. So, yeah, I would say, yeah, you are. Yeah. Yes, I did apologize. I felt really bad about it because now I know it's not my stalker, and the reason I know that is because you're very kind to me. You're speaking in a kind tone, but my stalker does not. He uses very vulgar language. He's very his usernames are sexual, and he's terrible. So I know that you are who you say you are, and I'm thankful for that. My name is spelled the same as yours, and, all good people don't even care. And anyway, well, everybody's, I love everybody that comes in here, and I'm thankful you came back. Yes, what a blessing, what a blessing. Yes, it is horrible. But, the guy needs to get a life. He needs to get a life. But, until he gets a life, he's going to continue to do that. He would follow me every Periscope I went into because he told me, well, don't share your stuff on Twitter, then I won't follow you. Well, I want people on Twitter to see it. So if that means he's going to follow me, I'll just have to deal with it. He's not here right now. Hopefully he won't come in. We're going to just hope that he doesn't. You know, I don't know whether he's going to come in or not. So far, I haven't seen him because he makes derogatory remarks. Nah, he's not close to me at all. Absolutely. I hope not. Yes, it is scary. Let me tell you, it's scary. And I have blocked his username 3 times in Twitter because all he has is a Twitter account. I blocked him 3 times. But he keeps coming, he'll keep following me and finding me and follow. But he's not here right now, praise the Lord. Maybe he won't come in, you know. Welcome back, Erlene. So we can only hope and pray because he's very vulgar. Okay, I've got to flip this now. The bottom one's done, so I got to flip it. Whoops. Turn it. Come on. Oh, trying to turn it the wrong way. There we go. This. Oh, see? Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Now the other one's done. Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm going to go and get the other one out before I do any more. Now I'll go and flip this in and get this one out. Wow. Well, this one's a little bit bigger because I used a little bit more batter. But you can see they came out so nice. Look at this. This I probably put a little too much batter because it's hard to get it out because it went to the very edge. But isn't that nice? Look at this. Look at that. Don't they, though? I'm going to make some more now. Get this out here. There, I got that out. Now I'm going to put some more batter in and finish up the batter I've got. And I probably won't use as much batter this time. Because I don't want to... I may only have enough for maybe just... Well, I might have enough for both. But as you can see, it really... This is really a good recipe. There, I'm just going to do that. I think I got enough for one more. It may not be a big one, but I guess it doesn't have to be. Okay, now I'm going to close this down, lock it, then I'm going to turn it again. I keep forgetting which way to turn it. The arrows show me, and then I keep turning it the wrong way. I think this is a very, very unique waffle maker. I think I'm going to do this different. I'm just going to pour this on here this way. I don't have much left. This is going to be a teeny tiny one. A teeny tiny one. But maybe it'll spread out some. I think that's what they do. They spread out some. But see, this is usually, I think, they said 3 to 6 minutes. But since you say you do your own recipe, they said it could take longer for them to get done. But I wanted to get something that had a ready light so I don't have to guess. Well, that's going to be a teeny tiny one, but it doesn't matter. So I'll just shut it down. There. Close it up. So, and then the ready light will go off in just a minute. But this is there. See, it just went out. So look at these. As you can see, don't those look nice? Look at those. Of course, one's bigger than the other because I may put more batter in there. But look at how good those look. Don't those look good? I'm going to take a picture of these for Facebook, too, because they look so good. Oh, well, so far these haven't stuck. You know, I probably should have got, like, spray, but I didn't want to. They haven't stuck so far. As you can see, they came out pretty easily. So I'm hoping that this will come out, too. Welcome to everybody coming on. As you can see, the pancakes or the waffles I just did, look how nice those come out. And they're on the medium. It's a number 3. That's where I have it set at. It's the third one. Oh, you're so OCD. Well, I wash it real good. No, I don't spray it or anything, but I just wash it real good. I've got dishwater in here because I was doing dishes earlier. So, well, you could make it a dessert waffle, but since I haven't had my breakfast yet, and I decided to do this now and eat my breakfast late, and I can eat late lunch. It's actually my breakfast. But I like this. I like this waffle maker. I like this recipe because it's not going to make a whole bunch of waffles. Not more than I can eat anyway, you know. I think that's good. And so once this other one gets done, then I will just turn it off. And I have to let it cool for a little bit. But I like this. I like the way this looks. I mean, this is a very unique waffle maker. Erlene said she used to have one like this a while back, but I like it because it's got stainless steel on the top. It's very, very well made. Okay. First of all, I will tell you what I put in them. And I'm going to post this up on Facebook, and I'll post it up on YouTube, the ingredients. No, I'm in Oregon. We don't get much snow here in Oregon. Not much at all. I know you're in Sweden. You probably get a lot of snow. I'm in Oregon. Okay, now it's done. Now I'm going to take this one out. Oh, see, that's a baby one. That's a real baby one, but that's okay. I think I'm going to have to use some spray or something on this the next time. That's a itty-bitty one, but there, that's good. Now I'm going to shut this off. There. Now I can't. Now just let it cool off. But isn't that a nice waffle maker? It really is. There. So there you can see what my waffles look like. I got two great big... It's snowing where you are? Oh, yeah. Oh, you live in the San Diego... Well, you wouldn't get snow in San Diego. No. Not in... Now, how long have you been in San Diego? Yeah, I am. I'm going to put maple syrup on them. Or I can put some agave, too. Yeah, I'm going to do that. In fact, I'll do that right now, and I can post it on Facebook. Let me go get my maple syrup. Oh, you've been for 13 years? Oh, okay. Well, I've only been in Oregon 10 years. I was in Washington State before that. Now I'm in Oregon. I used to... vegan chocolate would go. Oh, yeah, you know, that's something, too. I could make them... Next time I could make them and put... instead of pumpkin in it, I could put, like, chocolate chips in and make vegan chocolate chip waffles. But this recipe, when I saw it on the internet, I thought that this is a cool recipe. And look at that. They look nice. I mean, my goodness, they really look good. I like lots of syrup, so pardon me. But there we go. I won't bite into them because I want to take a picture of them for Facebook. But oh, I bet it is. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, thank you. Yes, they do look good, don't they? And I'll be anxious to taste them, too. Well, that last one was a little, you know, the one was bigger than the other one, but the one was small. But I think, all in all, they came out really good. Because I am pleased with this waffle maker. I really am. It said it takes 3 to 6 minutes with normal waffles, but when you make your own waffles, you know, from scratch, it's going to take longer, which it did. But as you can see, they came out good on the third setting, and just had to flip them from one to the next. And I like that concept. So if anybody wants, like, to check this out at Walmart, it's a Farberware. It's $39.92, I believe, and it's a double flip. I like the stainless steel. I'm not going to touch it because it's hot, but stainless steel on the top. It's very well constructed, so I really like it. Hi to those just coming in. Here's my waffles that I just made in my waffle maker. I'll pull it back a little bit so you can see them. Yeah, I know they're going to get soggy. I don't want to leave them go too long. Oh, yes, they are. They are the best. But I'll have to eat these because I haven't had my breakfast yet. I just wanted to come in here and do this scope for people so they can see what my waffles look like. And I am going to post this up on Facebook, and I will post it up on YouTube. Oh, you're going to get me one? Yeah. I actually like the waffles better than I do pancakes. The waffles will come out a lot better than pancakes. So I'm going to probably make these pancakes again. You know something? May have pumpkin in them, but you can eat them all year round. I don't see why not. I'm going to get a fork and I'm going to test one. Let me see. I'll try this little one here. I'm going to tell you how they taste. Sorry for eating in front of you, but they say a good cook always tastes her food. Very good flavor. I love them. Very, very good. So, I'm going to have to eat these real quick before they do get soggy. But I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and show you exactly how I made the waffles from start to finish. And like I said, I'll post it up on Facebook, post it up on YouTube. I'll post the recipe there so you can do it yourself. Because you're going to really... Now, it says flourless vegan pumpkin waffles. But since you use oat flour, that's not flourless. That is flour. So I just said vegan pumpkin waffles. Oh, thank you. And to you as well. And thank you for coming in. As again, I'm sorry that I called you my stalker, you know. But I'm glad that your name is Karen. This is, well, it's organic. It's Uncle Luke's organic maple syrup. I got this at Walmart. It's non-GMO. So that's the kind I like to use. So, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, England. I wanted you to see before I post this to Facebook, before I leave this Periscope, I wanted you to see my waffles that I made in my nice new waffle maker that I just got yesterday. As you can see, it's a double one. You take it and you flip them, and it makes it real nice. There's a ready light and it beeps them. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm glad to do it. Anytime I can find a recipe, I'm glad to share with others because we all learn from each other. You know, I've learned from Stacy and others have learned from me, you know, and I want to keep the trend going, you know. You learn from me and I learn from you and we all learn from each other. Don't they look amazing? And they came out so nice. They came out so nice. And like I said, I'm going to eat this little one and then I'm going to post the two on Facebook because I like to take a picture of them and post them up on Facebook with the recipe so people can make them themselves. I think I'm going to have to go so I can eat them before they do get soggy. But I thank you for coming in, the live viewers as well as the replay viewers. I hope you all have a great and marvelous day. Take care. God bless and bye-bye.